What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games, and we actually have some massive, major spoilers for Pokemon Legends ZA. We had a video yesterday talking about a Mega being leaked, and we got an even better image of that Mega. We have some massive story spoilers as well to talk about. And of course, guys, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed this content, and support the channel. Join the Pan fam, but hit that join channel member button below. Now, if you didn't see yesterday's video, we revealed this image of the Mega Starmie. This was originally posted on 4chan, confirmed by Centro and by Ball Guys, and they confirmed that this image is real of the Mega Starmie. Now, we know what the Mega Starmie was. It was a Starmie with just longer legs, essentially a Starmie that was like running around on some longer legs. But now we have an even better image of it, and it's more like a model because all this information is coming from an August 2024 build of the game that people have access to. Of course, if anything was added after that version of the build, we just won't know. But we have an actual model leak of the Mega Starmie. Now, it actually looks sort of horrifying. It looks a little bit scary, in my opinion. I mean, this is sort of a monstrosity, and I'm actually sort of a fan of it. I mean, yes, I sort of wish the Mega was something more like exorbitant, something fancier, but this does sort of have like a little bit of a horror vibe. Just imagine of like this Starmie that essentially becomes a man and just starts running around, and maybe he starts kicking you. Who knows what's going to be stat wise, but this is apparently a in-game legitimate model of the Mega Starmie. Now, we have so many other leaks to talk about in regarding the story. If you don't want to see any story stuff, disregard the next following section, but we are going to be talking about some story leaks for the rest of this video and other information. So this is essentially a nice collage of all of the story related leaks and things like that. But apparently in Pokemon Legends ZA, the plot is going to revolve around rogue megas. Now, these rogue megas are essentially going to serve as the alphas of the game. And the last trailer actually ended off with us about to fight our first rogue mega, which is probably going to be the first thing that happens in the next Pokemon Legends ZA trailer, or at least within the next trailer. But this relates to the Absol being off screen, Pokemon that image that turns rogue. So our first boss fight will probably be against this rogue Mega Absol. And we have Lucario with us, so we'll probably have our Mega Lucario on us too. So Quasatico doesn't want them being in the public eye. So we know that the Megacorp is doing something with energy. Could be mega energy, nuclear energy, or something like that. And it's turning the Megas rogue and potentially going wild and making them alphas. Now, we know who the professor is of this game. It is Mabel. Mabel was one of the Team Flare scientists, and they are actually the professor of this game. And apparently this is what they might look like at the bottom here. Our player character is related to Sycamore, and Sycamore once again gives us the Kanto starter. So this does confirm that we know that Charmander was already in the game because we saw Mega Charizard, but this confirms that Mega Blastoise and Mega Venusaur are in the video game now. Hoenn starters are apparently in the game to some degree, but we do know that confirms that we will have Mega Blaziken in the game as well. In the process of him giving you them, you learn the relationship to the MC. So you pretty much learn that you are somehow related to him. Maybe here's your uncle or something like that. Kalos starters are just in the wild. So you will be able to get your Chespin, your Froakie, and your Finnegan in the wild. And they will have their new Mega Evolutions as well. So we do get some story progression. So the ZA Royale progression isn't entirely linear. You skip like 10 ranks. Hope this puts the 26 trainers for each Mega thing to rest. You do see them all through normal gameplay though. Point is, you skip around a lot. This is again where the story arcs is in between progression takes the lead. Also, Vinny's rank is M. A is a freebie. So Vinny, we will be fighting as a rank M boss. And the final boss, A, seems to be a free fight. Seems to just be more a story fight than anything else. Now, the first Mega we do get is Mega Lucario, which does make sense because we do have the Lucario who's about to fight against the Absol here, so that probably makes sense. We also learn more about Emma. Does Emma wear detective clothing with a tie or just a plain up business suit that's not black. Detective outfit with a tie, yes. Is it blue except no trench coat? So Emma is essentially taking the looker role in this game, and she is much more grown up now. L talks about Zygarde's Mega Evolution, reminding him of a Z move, but he tells you, I must have been mistaken. Find the Zygarde cells. You also fight the player from time to time before teaming up, so we do fight the Zygarde a couple times throughout the story. And you also are given the Mega Zygardeite, the stone to use to evolve Zygarde to Mega Zygarde. When the art is more of a leak than the actual leak is, show this some love. 1-to-1, this is not exactly how you find them in the game. This is the second coming of someone showing Masuda the Alone Starter Final Evolution. So essentially, this is what Lysandra is going to be looking like in the game. And he did not die in Pokemon X and Y. The dex is around 230 Pokemon. Zygarde is going to be number 230, but there are going to be Pokemon after 230. For reference, Pokemon Legends Arceus has 242. So we're probably going to be getting around 242 Pokemon in this game in general. Now, Emma gets her Mega from a former Team Flare member who is now reformed with a new name. Both the Pokemon and the person took Ozempic. So the person who she got her Mega from is going to be Grisham. And this dude pretty much was one of the Team Flare scientists. And the Pokemon he seems to give her is going to be Malamar. So she is going to have the Mega Malamar. He has a tan apparently. Also, AZ has a bloodline and is actually related to a lot of the main characters in the story. So our rival, Tune and Urbane, are related to AZ, but also same with the lead head of Quasarcore is apparently related to AZ, and also apparently Lysandre is also related to AZ, which also explains why he didn't die. And yeah, so Emma's grown up 25 to 28 years old now. L opens his closed eye when Zygarde delivers the final blast. No Mega Keystone shit, but it's revealed he's blind through the eye. No gym leaders are returning. Could either be both are redeemed. Never said the blast is what it causes it. Apparently one of the Immortals will die, so we'll just have to see who dies in the story, but someone will die in the story who has the Immortal bloodline. There is post-game content to the game. I'm going to personally speculate there was DLC supposed to be in this game, but I'm thinking the post-game content might have been what the DLC would have been. There is episode X, Y, and Z. This happens after they beat the game. Episode X and Y are attracted by Angie's energy to the city. And there's also the Z episode. So there's 3 alphas you fight, and then you fight Xerneas, and then you can catch Xerneas. There's 3 megas, then Yveltal. Main story day progression is combination of calming down your alphas and the rogue. They are separate. So, okay, so I was wrong earlier, I guess. There's alphas and there are rogues. Rogues are megas. Alphas are just alpha Pokemon. 2 completely separate things. And he's present at the final battle. So Lysandre is at the final battle. We don't know if he's the final boss, but he's at the final battle. But we don't know who that is. And apparently these 3 fan arts are pretty much exactly what the Megas will look like. So Mega Fraligator looks exactly like this from the fan art. Mega Greninja looks exactly like that too. And then Mega Zygarde has this big weapon, some big crystal thing is holding up above his head. That is its final Mega as well. So then we get another leaker named Moot, and they've been leaking a couple things. They have a couple of different pieces of information out there, which I don't know how viable all of it is, but we'll just have to wait and see. But we'll entertain it for now. The altered ultimate weapon brings new life to Megas. So the tower in the center of the city is apparently the altered ultimate weapon. The tower is what is causing the rogues to occur and Pokemon to go crazy, which makes honestly a lot of sense. It's gathering the energy there too. But they say this, or it's the source of the bad energy disrupting Mega Evolution and making them unstable. There definitely is not a character you meet early in the game who's trying to figure out the source of the energy, and the anime certainly doesn't have a parallel or outright spoiler for what it is. This isn't a secret chat, so I would never post relevant info because I'm a special leaker. Yeah, I mean, this leaker is a little bit annoying. But it's kind of crazy. Mega Floette is a boss that we're going to fight, causing it to go rogue. So Eternal Floette goes crazy, and we do fight as a boss fight. Apparently, there is a total of 32 planned Megas. We have seen 26 of them leak. Zeraora was supposed to be number 27, but it was apparently cut. But who knows what they could have added, maybe for post-game content. We just don't know. Like I said, this leaker, I don't trust as much as the others, but we'll just have to wait and see. But they do mention that some may be cut or added, leading to a release depending on how they feel. And once again, bad energy going across the city causes megas to go berserk, gives life to new megas that look weird. So that sort of explains why the newer megas will all be looking a little bit weird, and goes back to our Starmie picture here, why this thing looks like a freakazoid. So that is everything we know about Pokemon Legends ZA story-wise and how it relates to the megas and that first look at the Mega Starmie. Hopefully we get more information soon. And of course, if we do, I will be covering on this channel. So don't forget to subscribe and of course, leave a like. And if you want to support the channel, become a channel member. And I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a good one.